right, hey everybody. Welcome out to the Dream Killers podcast. We're sitting out here at the Twin Cities Auto Show hanging out. We got a bunch of great people out here. We saw a bunch of cool stuff out here too, because we've been walking around getting some B-roll, which you'll see if you're watching this on video. But anyway, my name's Ian.
Josh.
Diana. Sorry.
Joey.
Brendan.
Kyle.
Cool. Well, welcome out to the show. In the background, you can hear we are in the truck country room. So we are looking out at some real cool off-road vehicles that you can purchase right here in town. There's all kinds of stuff from the Rams to the Volkswagens to the Chevys to the Toyotas. So, make sure you come out here if you get a chance and see some of this stuff, because I'm pretty sure if you're in the market for a new vehicle, this is the room to be in.
Facts.
Factual. Especially with our winners.
Sure. Yeah. But anyway, so let's jump into it. We made the rounds. I'll start with Josh. What was your favorite thing that you saw out here at the show?
I'm kind of torn between either the brand new Vet, which is we'll go through between the brand new Vet or the '59 El Camino.
The chopped El Camino.
Dude, that thing was gorgeous.
I believe the owner's called the Hulk Camino.
Yeah, Hulk Camino,
Hulk
but it's a
Camino.
50. Yeah, super sweet car.
Not too bad. So, what was your favorite thing that you saw, Diana?
I'd have to agree with him. Probably the new Corvette. It was yellow. It was really cool how it went from hardtop to convertible. Yeah. Kind of looked like some Transformers stuff. So yeah.
That was good. We got to see it live in action and stuff. So we have some video on that. I'll have to put it up. But Joey, you were shooting some photos, man. What'd you dig?
Honestly, the one truck that I always admired was the Sierra Denali's. So I'm still a big fan of them. I like them a lot, especially with that step-down tailgate and the options of the speakers and stuff like that in there.
I dig it. Brendan, you were kind of pissed off down there though, because no BMWs, right? And you just picked one up, right?
Oh my God.
What's the story behind that? So what's going on with the no BMWs at the auto show?
I don't know. I think last year they didn't do it. They didn't show up, and this year I guess the same thing. But yeah.
What I heard is they didn't use their turn signals leaving here a couple years ago, so it caused a couple accidents, and they don't want them back.
They got banned?
Yeah. So
makes sense.
As a new BMW owner, I kind of have to support the no turn signal.
Right.
Yeah, he's not buying the fluid anymore.
No,
it's expensive. Blinker fluid's really expensive.
Yeah, especially if you own a BMW.
Don't you need the OEM stuff too?
You have to use OEM. I think it's like purple or something like that.
Whoa.
Well, unless you get the 2-for-1s that you can use in the blinker and the headlight.
Oh, you can double down.
Yeah, you can double down.
Is it the hybrid, the synthetic?
I think so. That's why everybody has different colored lights.
I feel like I'm learning so much during this conversation.
I don't think this is what you want to be learning.
You don't want to learn this. We're totally kidding.
I mean, how else do they get different colors in the lights?
Right, exactly.
I mean, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle, what were you feeling on, man?
It's hard to argue with that Corvette.
It was pretty good.
Because I'm not a fan of a lot of the new car styling. Some of the way the design's going.
Yeah.
All the sharp angles, all that stuff. And a lot of the would be more mundane cars, but that Corvette was gorgeous.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, I was also blown away by the Mitsubishi hatch, whatever Kula drives.
The Mirage.
The Mirage.
Ooh,
fire.
that 3-cylinder power, man.
Arbitrage car of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Carbitrage car of the year. Oh, shout out to Carbitrage. Anyway, the colors, some of the colors we saw this year, there was we were just talking about the red, but there was some really, really good reds.
The Acura.
The Acura red. Mm-hmm. The Acura red was fire.
Killer.
It's pearl or something because it's so red.
It looks like you just want to sink in it.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like with red cars, if they're not glossy, it just doesn't look as good to me, especially once they get dirty. But that glossy red, that's killer.
According to the program, it's called, the official name of it is called Performance Red Pearl.
Ooh. So it is a pearl.
Very fancy.
Performance.
Yeah, but Diana, you're right. After time, red cars don't necessarily hold their value as well in a lot of cases. I feel like that's an exception with the pearl color. But I remember growing up, my parents always had a burgundy car. Mm-hmm. Burgundy. It was
was one an Oldsmobile?
No, well, one of them was, yeah.
Knew it.
We're Or a Trailblazer. Or something like
Custom Cutlass Sierra. I think
there
one
you
of them
go.
was.
Okay.
Tried traveling the country in that little bucket, but whatever. And he had a Malibu wagon, was a burgundy. It just seemed to be a trend. And then he had a truck, and then we had a minivan, and they're all burgundy. And the whole thing about it is, and I noted at one point that burgundy cars tend to come off of their first owner and are cheaper. Because nobody wants a burgundy car. Just much like,
I mean,
here's another.
That's true.
Here's another color that I feel drops, and that's beige. Beige cars.
I agree.
yeah.
They fall flat on their face.
Like that flat gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not seeing so many of those right now, and it's. But we are seeing some really good reds. The Alfa Romeo has a really good red.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Right? Let's see, the Acura, obviously. And then the Stinger is a really bright red.
Cherry. Yeah.
Cherry red.
Cherry red, I think, or something.
What
like
other-
apple?
Something like that. I don't think it's.
You're like, I'll look it up.
Some sort of fruit red.
Joey's our resident statistician.
Right.
Yeah, we have the
It's not in
the
here.
buyer's guide.
Yes.
Yeah, they had a lot of bright colors. Like
Yeah.
they had that Aston Martin that was bright green.
Yeah, the green Aston,
And then they had that. I think it was the Lotus. It was a nice
Yeah,
electric
the
blue.
blue.
Yeah.
Super nice.
What is it? What's the model on that Lotus? The
The Evora.
The Evora GT.
Evora GT. Brought to you, but no. It's it was beautiful, man. I mean, you look at it and it just kind of makes you want to drive it.
Yeah.
It does.
I would say the silver, and I've always been a fan of these Toyota silvers and the Honda silvers.
Okay.
But I'm looking at this new RAV4 across the room here, and that color that's a great silver to me. It's not too dark, not too bright.
I gotta tell you, that car is killer.
They're nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you endorsing the RAV4 right
I
now?
am endorsing the RAV4.
This would have not happened 5 years ago.
Oh, no.
But I agree
No.
with you completely.
And especially if it's the hybrid. The hybrid is unbelievable.
I did notice one other thing too over here. I thought the Toyota pickups,
The Tacoma.
the Tacomas, I thought they were more expensive than that. They were only 28.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
know.
not bad
That's
at all.
They're such a
reasonable.
steal.
That's super reasonable.
I'm sure if you got one that was fully loaded TRD, it would be crazy.
It's-
But 28's not that bad, given that the resale on some of these things 10 years down the road is still $15,000
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
It's an incredible car for the deal.
I would say it's a pretty good investment, right?
It is a
Oh,
great
yeah,
investment.
definitely.
All right, I'm digging that, man. What other colors did we see that you guys dug?
So, how do you guys feel about that pastel powder blue that was on that Hyundai Veloster?
Oh, the Veloster, the N20?
Did I
love
see this
it.
one?
I love it.
Yeah.
That's good
Yeah, I
color.
think so.
It did. Did
Yeah,
I make
we-
fun of it?
Yeah, you
Yes.
did.
Yes, you
Yeah, I
did. You did
remember
for
it.
sure.
I remember.
Josh was not feeling the N20. The only thing that bothers me about those cars is the 3-door setup. I
Yeah.
don't like,
Gross.
the driver having a full-size driver's door, and then you go to the passenger side, and it's like, oh, there's 2 doors over here. It's like,
Yeah.
I feel like
just-
I was a fan of the color, and then I was a fan of the red detailing that they had on it, but the design itself was not that impressive.
Yeah, there's
It's kind
some
of
issues
off-putting
with
with the doors. Yeah.
I had to ask just because pastel color seems to be a hit or miss when
Yeah.
it comes to colors in cars.
Agreed.
That's true.
I think it really works. And honestly, I love the design of the car.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about now for
Yep.
sure. Ew.
I love it.
I hate
I
it.
love the
It looks like
Veloster
a-
and
Well,
it's-
you're catering to a market, and they
Yeah.
are definitely hitting their mark on that. It's like somebody wants a fun, sporty car, and it's going to be bright. I mean,
Yep.
the cops got to be able to figure out who's driving their cars fast, and the best way to do it is put bright colors on the fast cars.
and it sounds great from the factory too.
Yeah, it does a 2-step from factory, right?
It's something like that.
It's a pop,
got
pop,
some, yeah, it's
back-
got some pop.
Just
don't know.
that hot
Just
hatch
like that
market.
Super you were looking
I
at.
know. I was just gonna say
Oh,
that.
the Supra.
Just
Oh
like
my
that
god, I
Supra.
forgot about that. That Supra was gorgeous.
Yeah,
I
there's-
was in love with it.
Not in production Supra here. Which one? What is it?
It was a SEMA.
The
SEMA
SEMA
build.
build
Thing
one.
was
Nardo gray
beautiful.
with the
That was a
wide
pretty
body.
dope
Pretty
car.
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good car.
Candy apple wheels.
I
Yeah.
entered the Omaze drawing, and that's exactly what I would have done if I would have won.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But my donations went to Paul Walker's foundation, so I was happy with that. Make sure you go over to Omaze and, try to win stuff because it's pretty cool for.
Yeah. Goes with the cause, huh?
Why not? You know, I mean,
Hell yeah.
What do you got? Joey's frantically looking for other colors.
I know.
He's like, oh my god.
Actually,
Well,
no. I was
there was
trying to
that-
see if
there was
there's more
that-
info on that.
There was that other Aston
Supra.
Martin that had the really nice gray color.
Oh,
I can't remember what the factory name for the color was, but it was like a really nice like pearl gray.
Yeah, it was really nice pearl gray.
And like a darker one too.
What I was confused about, guys, why didn't they let this 2003 GTI in?
Is that is your car
Yeah,
in here?
you thought I was kidding. My car's really in there.
Josh's car is. I'm looking at this thing.
It's really in there, bro.
Josh's car is actually.
in there.
In here.
Rogues is in. Oh shoot, sorry.
This is nuts.
Yeah,
I'm
participate.
famous. I'll be here all day.
Participation
Hey, sir, you want a
trophies.
signature?
I'm just gonna.
I'm in the magazine if you want one. I got you.
An autograph, not a
I'm just
signature.
gonna
Oh,
point
yeah.
this out.
Oh,
He was-
yeah,
he was-
yeah,
he
yeah.
If
wasn't
you're
pointing
famous,
at
it's an
anybody.
autograph.
Yeah, you're right.
There's
wasn't
some.
pointing
There,
at
I'm not
there-
that famous yet. I gotta get used to these, these
there's some
terms.
amazing
This
cars
is a new
in here.
level of fame for him. He's still
Yeah.
not used to it.
I know.
Well, the participation trophy, you know, you gotta
Oh,
work your way on.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta, you
It's
gotta
an
get there.
adjustment period.
It is a little bit.
Wow. I mean, dude, Eric has his Camry in here.
Joe's
I'm
got his
seeing
350
Stephen
in
Haig has his Beamer in there.
I love that
Oh,
car.
Daniel Balto.
Balto.
The Balto's in here. Shout out to Daniel Balto.
Yo, what's up, Dan?
Darren Cowell's got that awesome Mercedes. Hey, and look at this. Joe DeLeon.
Oh,
There's a wow, the
look,
350.
the track
big
team.
names.
Well, it's the track team side by side there. That's pretty cool. I also see some other really cool trucks.
Yeah, there
Obviously,
really is.
Nick Ritter's trucks in here. That's pretty sweet. But man, how cool is that? Getting your little thing in there makes you feel like you won something, but you
I'm
didn't.
gonna have to. Where did you get this? Because I want to go get one too.
Right when you want.
Yeah, you kind of need to get one of those.
You gonna frame that?
I was no.
They're
Oh.
Put it on your
Yeah,
fridge.
you were
Put it on
thinking
your
about
fridge.
Yeah, it'll be like on my fridge. Or I'll put it, I'll put
Here's
it
what
in
you
the
need to
garage.
do.
He's
Here's
gonna
what you need to
frame
do.
the
Is,
thumbnail.
Right, just this.
The tiniest frame.
no, what you need to do is rip the page out.
Yep.
And then go get every driver to sign their picture. And then
Oh,
you
that's
can
I
cool.
know like all of
and
them.
then, exactly. So you could do
I
it.
see them like every weekend in the summer. Like,
That's pretty cool, though.
I still say like frame it in toothpicks or something.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty fun. I mean, so yeah,
I mean,
we
you'd
saw.
have to cut him into like 3 pieces.
Yeah, you might have to cut them down a little bit. But
So the
it
three
works.
finalists that came from that, there was the
Shane.
Shane's
MR2.
MR2.
Beautiful car, Shane.
Beautiful
I hope you
car.
listen to this.
It's gorgeous.
Right.
Yeah.
And we put a little surprise on your windshield for you. You're welcome.
It's not permanent though, so don't worry.
By the way, if you're here right now and you're listening to this, and you can go back into the past after you listen to this show, because it'll
Air,
be
not till
air
next week.
post. You can come over and get some free stickers from us right now. If you can go, you just hop in the DeLorean, you'll be fine.
Just get in there.
88 miles an hour. You're good.
Gee, but yeah. So if you, what else was in that? The Econoline with the motorcycle in the back. It was a old '64 Econoline.
Super
Something
cool.
like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joey's pulling up
I was
the
just
stats.
at the page. Dude.
Joey's pulling up the stats.
Yep. So I think
it's,
it's a 64.
61.
61. I
61
was
okay.
off.
And then the 55 Chevrolet, what's that?
The-
And
yep.
technically a 04 Dodge Neon SRT4.
I gotta
That's
say
not
that.
the SRT4 is not here though.
No, it is
No.
the Pontiac 05 Pontiac GTO.
That thing was crushing.
Super crazy car.
I will say that that Chevy that's in there, man, that with the hood, multi flip out on the hood.
Oh, yeah, that
and
was
then
pretty cool.
there's also there's fenders over the wheels that's underneath the bodywork that stays with the wheel. Like that's
What?
pretty cool. So when the car turns, the fender goes with that, like the inner fender,
Whoa.
and then the hood flips up and it stays there, which is
Who's
great.
doing that?
Me.
I'm fired.
Because it actually gives me a couple ideas, especially with a vehicle that has like no inner liners, open hood situation. You want to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Why not have a fender that rides right over the tire? It looks amazing. It looks amazing.
I didn't see that. You got to show
Yeah,
me
I was
that
gonna say I
afterwards.
didn't even notice that.
I see the little things.
No, I didn't even think I saw the car.
I saw it.
I saw the car,
Yeah,
but
it's
I didn't
pretty-
see that detail.
I got some video of it. I'll try to pop it in the podcast thing we can.
Cool.
But
I feel like this background music is so hype.
Yeah. Is it really loud?
It's
yeah, it
popping.
is very loud. So I'll just let you know in the background of us there is.
A rave going on.
Yeah, there is.
No, yeah, we are at the auto show. We are right on the floor. I mean, and we got we got ads from the car companies popping up on a giant screen behind us, and we have spectators walking by us with like just anticipation. So
And wanting our autographs.
yes,
Definitely.
but it's we're right here on the floor. So, but yeah, no, tonight is military night, and we have to point out shout out to the soldiers and the troops and people that have worked with the military for what you do. We appreciate you and everything you do, and we could not have the way of life without you. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Gracias.
You're fantastic people.
Respect.
Let's cheers to that.
Cheers. Wait, everybody got their
Cheers.
beers?
Yeah,
I'm empty.
You drank. You guys are.
Well, it counts still.
I've been
There you
like
go.
milking mine.
Clank.
Look at this.
Dang, that was a serious
have.
clink.
I know.
Also,
like the
shout out to the
slowest
liquor
drinker.
vendors for
No,
letting
it
us
wasn't
have
like
liquor on the floor.
Yeah.
That's good. What else did you guys? Anybody see anything that they really really liked?
Oh, I remember the color. It was quantum gray.
Oh,
Quantum
quantum gray.
gray.
You're like
Quantum
quantum
gray.
physics.
Right.
That sounds very.
Or quantum
Right,
of solace.
right.
Quantum
there
of
you go.
solace,
Very
yeah.
James Bond. There
Very
you go.
James Bond.
All right.
That's
I feel that.
Okay, we're in it now.
Speaking of which, you guys do know that Quantum of Solace got moved. Not Quantum of Solace, but the new James Bond flick got moved to November
Oh.
When
Oh,
was
really?
it supposed to come out?
next month.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Wait, why is that?
It's good we're not
Because of
that
the
loud.
coronavirus.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Because the coronavirus?
No,
Come
really?
on.
You're kidding me.
That
That
makes
can't
no
be true.
sense,
Oh,
so
So
why?
now you're not going to get to see all those Aston Martins and Range Rovers get blown to pieces.
Oh man,
I'm sure I can go on a website right now and I could pull it up on my phone.
Yeah, we could probably like pirate it.
Yeah,
And, like,
I'm
do
upset.
a review on
Right.
the show.
I'm
Yeah.
upset. Dang.
No, they're losing like $30 million for moving that.
really?
That's incredible.
Because they have to, because all the hotels they rented out for the celebrities and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Wow.
And catering and
I'll tell you, it's a real thing though. The Coronas around here. It's probably it might
That's why
be.
we don't drink Coronas around here.
Yeah, there's no coronas at the table.
Just wash your hands, people.
Right.
So,
Right.
but
I
I
was
mean,
washing my
doing
hands
that
before it was
anyway.
popular.
Yeah, there you go.
we don't know. I mean, this show could have been even busier than it is. Depending. We don't know what people are doing with all that stuff. So I mean.
Plus, they announced another person in Minnesota with coronavirus today. I don't know if you saw that, guys.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Third official one.
I'm trying to get that virus.
Right.
I'm going to beat that thing up.
Choke it out.
There's a company in Britain working on a cure for it. They'll pay you $4,500
Sign me up.
to get the virus and stay there for 2 weeks.
Sign
Wow.
me up.
Not worth it.
Wow.
Sorry.
Only $4,500.
And you have to pay to get over there.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch if the flight was comped or not.
I
Yeah,
can't get enough car
exactly.
parts for $4,500.
Dude, that's a,
Yo,
I feel
that's
like
a
it
new
should be at
project.
least
Check this out.
10K.
This crew of kids just hopped in this 4Runner over here. They're about to get down. This is like that.
Yo.
This is what it's for. They're gonna go hot dog in the neighborhood right now. You see that? Watch them get out.
Yeah.
We know somebody
Banging.
with one of those, don't we?
Yeah, a few of them.
Lena's got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice little. That's ready for some livery, man.
It's got the TRD wheels on it.
Yeah.
Dude,
The whole package.
you take that MR2 livery and you throw it on that thing. I bet you'd be banging.
That
dude.
would be hot. That'd
like
be so
the
hot.
traditional Toyota, the red.
Oh my
orange
God.
Toyota
yellow.
Racing Development.
Cool. I would do it. Yeah, I would totally.
In a
do
heartbeat?
it. In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat. Wow.
So question: what cars did you guys not like? I'm gonna ask Ian first. What's your most hated car here?
This blue GTI that can just.
Oh my God! All right, guys, I'm heading out.
Oh my God! Get out of here.
Well, it's tough because everything's pretty nice. This is all really new stuff. I will say, man, there's a couple that I pointed out I really didn't like. What was you guys were there with me.
I was hating on a lot of cars here, and
I know.
You were like the resident hater.
I was just like, oh, gross.
I think
like, no, this one's
disgusting.
offensive.
we all didn't like that Defender.
No,
Yeah,
the
the
Defender.
The
was-
offender.
Yeah, the offender.
The offender.
Right.
It was pretty like I don't know. It was too like. I
much.
felt like it's the same thing that's happening with the Bronco. The
Yeah.
new Ford
trying too
Bronco.
hard.
Well, no, but
It's-
they're not releasing all the photos. They're only
Yeah.
giving you the little one, which looks terrible.
Actually, did you hear that someone leaked a photo of the Bronco without any cover on it?
Oh,
Oh
Really?
yeah,
It's
there's one out
online.
there. And people just ate it alive. But
Yeah.
it's there's 3 trim levels sizes.
Yes, that is
So
true.
it's you have that Bronco 2, in the regular Bronco,
And there's also the baby Bronco.
the baby
so
Bronco.
it's doing like kind of like a Hummer thing.
yeah.
Where
Yeah.
they do like the 1, 2, or the
Yeah.
2, 1,
Yeah.
3 or something like that.
But I mean that's cool. But somebody leaked the really crappy one or the cheap one that you can afford, and everybody was like the Bronco sucks. It looks like a little Land Rover Discovery, like a little one
Gross.
or whatever that one little. I don't know.
So, what did you guys hate?
Oh man.
Well, I can't say I hate it. I can't say I really hate them, but I guess one of the ones I'm most disappointed in is most of the Cadillacs. It's just,
I agree.
Yeah.
they're supposed to be
Yeah.
on tier with like your Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, and your possibly even up class to your higher end Mercedes or possibly even Aston Martins and such, but they're just not there.
Yeah, what they're doing now is they're rebranding V.
Yeah,
so
they really
the
are.
CTS V is now they're doing what BMW has done with like their M series, and they do like an M Sport now. So like now they're doing like a V series without the V Sport to letting people know that it's actually not a V, and it's just this like, oh yeah, you get some trim upgrades.
And you know,
stepchild.
And they also have this new SUV that's coming out, like the baby Escalade, basically.
That thing is tiny.
Yeah,
I didn't get to see this either.
But the worst thing about it is that there's so much build up to it. Like, it was supposed to be all-wheel drive. It was supposed to have like a turbo V6, and it's supposed to be all this luxuries like an Escalade. But then because of budget cuts and stuff happening, now it's basically like a Chevy Equinox.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Cadillac
Yeah.
What
Gross.
they need to put, you guys know what Super Cruise is, Cadillac Super Cruise. They need to put that in every single one of their vehicles, and just make that. I mean, that alone would put buyers in a position to want to purchase those vehicles. But yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, they're just, like I said, I don't hate them. It's just I feel disappointed in what they could bring to the table, but they're not.
Well, you might as well go buy the Equinox. I mean, you're just going to have a couple little pieces of trim difference, I suppose, at that point.
Well, I mean, and the new one, that baby Escalade, it's only going to be front wheel drive.
Yeah, that's not
Really?
gonna be
Yeah,
good.
so that's like I said, it changed a lot of things.
Not for
And-
around here.
Ew.
It should be all-wheel drive.
It should be, but it's
I mean, there's not even an
it's
option for it.
It's off the Traverse platform.
Yeah,
So it should be.
Oh,
it
gross.
should be. At least the one I
Yeah.
read, they said was front wheel drive.
Well, that's the problem with
suppose.
Cadillac. They have to share everything with GM.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
get
all
that.
under there.
It comes hand in hand, but it's still like you're Cadillac. You're not GM. You need to have a little more.
You got to be more umph.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you can't. Ew.
You have
So-
to impress.
Yeah, exactly.
Cadillac's in trouble, guys. We gotta send some.
We gotta help.
All right, I hope the CEO's here. If you're listening,
Prayers.
come talk to
Prayers.
us.
Well,
Cadillac.
rumors are that GM's going to turn them into their hybrid brand. That they're going to be their
Oh,
EV
God.
brand.
No.
But
Are you serious?
That's
Goodness.
just rumors that I've read on a couple other big websites.
I
But
don't-
other thing too is that they said if that doesn't work, Cadillac might just go away entirely.
No
That'd be
way.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
So Buick would then take the role of where Cadillac's at. Which
Technically,
I would get rid of. I would chop Buick before.
Oh, me
They
too.
can't.
Hands down.
Buick's too big.
The
And
Buick's huge.
Buick's way too big
Right.
across the pond.
You
just
know,
not my
they are
thing.
pretty big.
All right, so I'm gonna keep the Escalade now and put it in storage, even though it's a hunk of junk, and it'll be worth a lot of money in about 40 years.
40 years.
One can dream.
One can dream, right?
when we auction it off,
You're
it's gonna
gambling
be,
on scrap prices going up or what?
when we auction it off, we can say it was owned by a famous person in this program.
Right.
Wow.
So I actually got a couple of these. I'm gonna sell them with all
He
my
got
cars now.
his car in the book, but not in the show.
Okay.
Oh, burn. Okay, that's strike two. Next time I'm leaving, guys.
That's rough. Yeah.
Just get out of here.
You know, I will say I wasn't. And people are gonna crucify me for this one. I can't say I hate a car altogether, but I do not like the rear end of the Stinger, and I just don't. I don't like the taillights. They look really sad. Makes me want to run into it. I just.
But that could be a good thing if you get beat by one, because then you look.
No.
It's a sad face, like, oh, I lost.
I'm gonna double down with you
All right.
and say I don't like the Stinger at all.
I don't really either.
I don't like it at all.
He's a bold man.
I don't like
He's
it.
a bold man.
I don't like it. Well,
But that's cool. I think it's
I
really
concur.
hyped up. I
Thank
think you're
you.
right. It's very hyped up. Other than the color, but I think there's a lot of other options out there that'll push against it that are just very similar at a decent price point.
I
But-
feel like my thing was I was just indifferent when I saw it. Like it was like, okay.
Didn't blow your mind?
Yeah, it didn't blow my mind, and I saw a lot of cars that did. So
Just another sedan.
it's too
Exactly.
big.
Yeah,
it's too big.
It's pretty big.
It's like the size of a 7 Series Audi.
Yeah, even
Whoa.
the Julia is smaller
Yeah,
than it.
it's the size
You
of
know,
a 7.
I'd
and
rather
it's-
have the Julia.
And it's slower. It's got like, what, 200 less horsepower than the
Julia?
It is a
7?
turbo though. If you get the high end model, it's a turbo. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Still
I don't know
slow.
what size the turbo.
Well, you
is.
gotta put a turbo on anything nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you really can.
I'll put a turbo on it.
That's,
We can find out.
you know, on anything.
What I don't understand is how are you so quick with a magazine? I
He
haven't.
knows exactly
He's
where
good
this
at
thing
this
is.
magazine.
Right.
You know why?
Bringing fast
Because
in
That's
on
good.
I'm
this.
older than the internet.
Right, for real. This dude's like page 36.
I'm older than Google.
Oh
you can
my
Google
God.
that.
You can Google. I'm older than Google.
Oh my God. this
What was
guy.
that one that we saw that kind of looked like a fish?
Right
with, like,
here.
the headlight?
Oh yeah, my other least favorite vehicle, the one we talked about, the Sonata.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not-
gross.
It looks. I mean, they did some cool stuff.
Yeah.
But it looks like a fish, hard. Like their old one looked like a fish, but this thing looks like a catfish. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
really like the mouth is just way
It's
too
very
big.
wide. It's like a wide front.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna make a lot of people who want like a really fancy car happy because it looks like that, but it doesn't cost like that.
True.
You got to think, the bigger that front grill, the big mouth you guys are talking about,
Yeah.
the more air for more power. For
Oh yeah.
More power.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most of it was blocked off with just straight plastic. But
Yeah.
what was it? You guys remember when Kia made that? Like sedan that looked kind of like a Jaguar.
The,
The one with the big circular headlights.
No.
Yes.
yes,
Yes. It's like I don't know. It starts with A. I don't know. It's really.
Checker.
I used it.
Yeah.
I used it to make fun of Kyle or something.
What did it start with?
in one of the
Kia
podcasts.
what?
Kia-
I think it starts with the Kia or the Hyundai.
I think it's Kia.
It was a Kia.
Kia what? What's
Yeah. Ugly.
Aurora?
I will say,
a Monty. It's
Yeah,
a
the
Monty.
Monty. Yeah, Monty.
if they made the
Yeah, there it is.
if they made the new
That was trying.
if they made the new Sonata an EV,
Right.
They
the new
really were. That looks
Sonata
like a
was an
knockoff.
EV,
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'd be 100% down for that.
Yeah. But
Give it a year or two.
I
Yep.
feel the
A year or two to be
Sonata
out.
is.
That'd be insane.
Let's see, the Sonata's following the trend that this Kia Amante did, where it looks like show them that picture
Let
of
me
the,
see this.
the fake Jag.
They were trying so hard
They
to
tried
like knock
so
it up.
hard.
That's like
That's like when the Bentley did the. I mean,
it's
not the
like
Bentley, the
it's like-
300.
yeah, it's like the Benz and Jag baby.
Yeah, you see them like now really kind of beat and gone, and I feel like that's what will happen. The Sonata at the price point that you get it, it'll kind of probably get, it'll end up in this kind of a similar fashion where they're just you'll see them beat up down the road, and people are just didn't quite take care of them as they would if they bought a really expensive, a sedan. But if you get that look out of something and it makes you feel happy, and it's the car for you, and it runs good for you, that's the car for you.
Every time I see that new Sonata, I keep thinking of that Super Bowl commercial.
Oh, he backs it in and out.
Yeah.
It's awesome
feature.
though.
It's a cool feature.
It's a cool feature.
That's a super helpful feature, actually,
It
especially
is.
like living in the cities. I feel like anytime you have to park in a parking ramp and it's really tight.
Well, you should see how big the doors are on my SC Coupe. I really wish it had that because I
Yeah.
can't get out of shit.
Even in the stupid Escalade, I can't. I was like, I did like a 3-point turn to try to get into my spot today.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't-
body.
Yeah, I feel like when I parked on the ramp, I could barely even get out. I almost had to like jump through
Yeah,
the
I was like,
passenger
and then I
seat.
was like, I was probably like this far away from the guy like taking the left, and I was like, oh, please don't hit.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what kind of car you have when you have kids. The doors swing wide open no matter
Oh
where
my
you are.
God.
That's why I always park my GTI really far away if I bring it on.
From any minivan,
Anywhere.
Yeah,
anything,
anything
like
like
that.
that, nope.
That's why minivans have sliding doors.
Speaking of Volkswagen, what's this thing in front of us? Is it a Palisade?
That's
No,
it.
the Palisade.
I'm gonna go check it out.
That's the Atlas.
Yeah.
All right, you guys keep talking about it. I'm gonna go get you the details of everything I see. Keep talking.
Atlas.
Okay, tell us a lot.
It's got
Are you talking about the
52.
gray one or the white one?
The gray one, the good-looking
The
one.
one right in front of us.
Oh yeah,
It's got.
It's decent. I mean, I like it.
I like the color,
Yeah.
but I'm not
What?
sure about the front.
I just yelled into the mic. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you totally cut off Diana.
I know, sorry.
Yeah, that
Well, I was.
That was really rude, and I'm personally offended.
HR. Writing to HR.
Yeah.
So okay, so it's like the one you like again. I've said this like 6 times. It's one I would go on a road trip with. Then.
Yeah, that's their 7-seater.
Yeah.
Anything in this room is something you could probably, confidently go on a road trip in.
That-
Except,
Yeah, exactly.
I take
Hey,
that
if there's
on
a
road
will,
trip.
there's a way.
40 miles an hour the whole way.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Thing's pulling a speedboat, though.
$60,000 speedboat.
Yeah.
I can't see that other side, guys.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
That's because there's a giant Chevy in front of you.
But
Yeah.
no, like speaking of road trip stuff in that automotive, was it the
Sorry, I had to do a shot.
customs room? What's it called? The Customs Garage. That's what it was called.
There's some good stuff.
They had some good stuff for road trips. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the base camp edition.
Automotive Concepts.
Yeah, Automotive Concepts had a base camp edition.
The Subaru.
Yeah, and it had an awning that came out and everything. It was cool.
And they also had the, I believe it was in the Expedition?
The what?
No,
With the
it
TV?
was,
Expedition.
yeah, I think it was
With the
Expedition
TV.
with the TV that rolled down.
With the Nintendo system.
Yep,
Did you guys see-
projector came off the back tailgate that tucked away when they shut it off.
Killer.
So I decided I need a new cooler that slides out. Like, what car was that in?
That was in the Subaru.
That was
Was
a
it
Subaru.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna need that for my truck.
That's what I'm saying. Automotive Concepts is actually in New Hope here in the city, so you can actually get stuff modified, recreated into a whole new experience from them. They're right here in town. Like you can go
I
hang out.
definitely recommend checking them out. They had some really cool stuff in there.
Yeah, they've
Why
been doing
buy
it for a while.
somebody else's project car when you can make your own project
Right,
car?
exactly.
And it could be a brand new car. Not even pre-owned.
And I think they've been around since there's sometime in the 80s, but they've been
That's
doing
incredible.
their thing. Yeah,
It is
no,
super
they've
cool.
been solidly doing it. I wonder what cars they did in the 80s, but you know what? I probably got to make a trip over there, see them, and I'm sure
Probably
they
a
have
Chevy
photos.
Camaro at some point.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be really cool.
An IROC Z.
I've seen they do some cool stuff with the Jeeps and that. But one thing I'll note is the detail work that they did with the vinyl graphics and stuff on some of these, just to like add to it. And I think this might be done by them too. I'm not really sure. No. But the detail work that they've done with some of those things, where they add like little mountains.
I
like,
knew
on
you were
it.
gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
I was just
Brendan's
showing
like-
Josh that.
Brendan's like, Ian had a boner.
Yes,
No, it
he
was
did.
cool, man. I mean, I like
It
that
was really
stuff.
good.
It was really subtle, but it blended in really well. But if
Yeah.
you saw it, then it was
But
like,
Ian, we can do that ourselves. If we want to put mountains on your SC, we can do that.
He
No,
wants it.
I'm just gonna put like little marks on mine of how many GTIs I've beat.
Hey, hold on. Real quick question. How many are on there?
I
0.
don't know. You couldn't keep up with me, so I couldn't count it as a
Oh,
win.
here we go.
he
You
can't.
started behind me in the
Was
first.
it even a race?
He
at
can't
that
put one
point?
on there when it doesn't race. And
Yeah,
Hey, actually, honestly,
Keeps breaking
so I went,
down.
I went on a little cruise to the Medina Autoplex.
yes, how was that?
Phenomenal. I mean, the guys I went with Ryan, Lambo Dad.
I love that guy.
Yeah, I went with Sean with Wise Guys and a bunch of
I love
and then
that guy,
Bud with his like 800 horse Charger, Challenger, whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
You know how hard it is trying to keep up with those guys?
That's because you're in a GTI.
No, hold on.
Flying by
So
you on his YouTube video.
no, so because Bud went first, it was Ryan, Bud, then me, and Wally came too, and he goes, "You guys were easily doing a $130 down 94."
Wow.
We were flying, dude. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared. That's the fastest I've taken that thing out.
Oh my
Yeah, I mean,
God.
with a broken dog bone underneath the thing, we got.
I wasn't beating on it. I slowly got up to 130.
Yeah, no, I mean it's when you're with cars like that, you know, they can get you up there because they can keep going too.
Oh, dude, they were insane.
Where were you? Where were you?
Where was I?
Mexico.
Mexico?
Yeah, I was in Mexico.
Nice.
94
Yeah,
Mexico.
it's
94 in Mexico.
it's 894 in Mexico. It's the highway down by Mexico City. If you guys don't know where it's at,
And he said
Don't worry
buck 30 in kilometers.
yes, I was going about
So-
74.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty quick for a GTI.
It would, dude. I was like, I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple turns I took that I was kind of scared because I could feel it starting to slide a little bit, and I was like, okay, time to turn it out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean they, you know, like the Lamborghini is no slouch. It's going to do its thing. You got to be, you know, careful when you're playing with cars like that.
I can't believe he's got a gated shifter in that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, that makes it that much cooler.
It does.
It really
Yes,
does.
yeah.
Like you could just paddle shift your way through life, or you could just get down and, you know, just have a good time. So, shout out to Lambo Dad. Good job.
Yeah,
with your car.
and sorry for getting lost. I was following Bud because in that video, if you guys watch it, Bud flies by, and then I fly by, and then we're going, and then the 394 exits right there, right after the tunnel. Yeah, we both mixed it, and then I pulls up next to me. He's like, "Damn it." I can't swear. I missed it, like, and I was like,
It's okay, I already ruined that, I
we showed up like 15 minutes after everybody else did, and they like, we saved you 2 spots. Thanks, guys.
Tight. At least they saved you some spots.
Yeah, they did. It was super fun.
It's not hard to save a spot for a GTI though.
Yeah, but have you
They're
seen
pretty
Bud's car?
available.
Bud's car is like the size of that truck.
Oh yeah.
Can you park that thing on curbs like you can mopeds or?
No,
Park it with the boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Hey, speaking of gated shifters and such, I know not everyone's a big NASCAR fan, but you guys hear that they're getting away from the standard four-speed shifter?
To do
Whoa,
what?
no.
Yeah, they're getting away from manual transmissions now. They're going to the.
Yeah,
hate
I
that
did
because
hear that.
People always say automatics win races, and I'm like, yeah, but you're still.
They're also.
No,
they're-
but part of NASCAR was the stock part of it, making
Yeah.
it like OG, as simple as, you know, like stripping a car down to its basics and just running it. And we saw the transition over time. You saw like the V8s in Toyota Camrys, you know,
Yep.
like, but they're like
push rod V8s.
pushrod V8s, like, no. But that they as they transitioned and converted the sport, you know, it is what it is.
Because they're also going to independent suspension. They're going to the center locks wheels. They're
Yep.
going to 18s now, presented by BBS. And
But pit
it's
times,
crazy.
I mean, pit times are fast as hell now, but think about how
Crazy
much
fast.
faster they're going to be now that they just got to take one.
Less than a
boom.
second?
Yep.
Well, they're not lining up like they do in F1. They still have
Oh.
to jump over the wall.
Still gonna be really damn
But
fast.
yeah, just
Oh, they still got to jump over the wall. It's going to be so difficult.
How dare they make me jump over a wall?
Oh, okay. It's on.
Just like a little door, like hockey boards.
Right.
have you guys ever tried to do that? The 5-star with like an air gun or something?
No.
Just to time yourself?
No
I've
way.
tried, and it did not turn out good.
Do I have a pair of wheels that I don't care about that I can just hit?
I did.
No.
And I sold the car.
Oh my god.
It was a learning experience, guys. Don't worry about it. You guys didn't buy the car, so no one cares.
So what are they going to as opposed to a gated shift?
They're going to a dual clutch system.
Really?
Yeah, just because they said
Who's
all the stock cars now, that's what they're moving to, you know.
who's
so that's
doing
what they're
the
going.
who's
Okay,
doing
so they're
dual-
justifying
dual
the
clutch?
industry.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
No
Which
idea.
makes sense, though.
But all the
because now
brands
it's
are
just a
doing
big
it now.
Billboard.
Well, I guess.
Well, as an owner of a M3 with dual clutch transmission, I say that's pretty awesome.
See, you guys are paving the way.
We are.
So, okay, yeah.
And they only turn left, so they don't need to turn signals.
No,
Yep.
they don't. They don't need turn signals at all. BMW is great with that.
Start BMW drivers on fire. I don't care.
Right.
They should.
For
They
real,
should
guys,
honestly. They
just
should.
drive.
I'm gonna burn my car. I'm gonna burn it up.
That's cool though, man. I'm glad you got a new car. You know,
No, I'm just kidding.
It's actually a beautiful car. I got to see it the other day in person.
I did like the look of the CTS, but there's so many, like, it gets really expensive to modify. So
No.
I think
Yeah.
you going to the Beamer was a better choice. There's a lot more options out there for you.
I'm excited.
That's how I feel with the Volvo. There's like nothing for the Volvo out there. Everything's overseas in Japan.
Yeah. There's,
Wait, what?
You already got that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's literally JDM Volvos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
right-hand
thing.
drive and everything. The JDM Volvos and they're all
That's
over
awesome.
Yeah. Have you've seen the Stagia? Stagia.
The Stagia? The Nissan,
I
yeah.
can't say it.
No.
Okay, so they perfected that look, and the Volvos carried with that look, where we did not carry that look over here. There's like these awesome wings that come off the back of them that stick off, like, you know.
Hold on, let me look this up.
Dude,
Yeah. I need a picture.
So
Yeah,
basically,
what is
you
this-
can get a
what is this
GTR
called?
wagon.
Stagia?
The Stagia, Stagia.
Yeah.
It's
I think it's a
it's the
horse.
Nissan
before.
wagon.
Yeah. I've heard the name before.
Yeah, it's the Nissan wagon.
Okay.
They come with RB25.
Yeah, show 'em
Hold
a
on.
photo of this.
This is an
John.
R34 front end. Hold on.
Yeah, you can do that.
No, yeah, you can do it. It's swappable.
Shut up.
Yeah, you can also swap a R35 front end on them too.
That's pretty cool. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
they're great. I want one bad, but Brian, if you're listening, if
think-
you could just pick one up for me, that would be great.
All of us,
Put it in
actually.
the mail.
All of us.
You know, yeah. Let's just
All
do
of
that.
us.
We're
No.
gonna get 6.
All of us.
I can't pronounce them. Stagias.
You know,
Stagias.
I'm gonna differ here, and I
Tail
still
leg
want my
tights.
I still want my Legnum VR4, so I'll kind of stick
Okay.
with that.
Yeah.
So I'm still
I
my
do-
Mitsubishi fans, my VR4s.
Yeah, that's not bad. But Volvo
Whatever
had.
you want to give me for free, Brian, I'm totally cool.
Yeah, it's
Brian, I actually
Not
want a
gonna be
Pulsar,
picky.
so
cool. Yeah, Pulsar's great.
Hey Brian, get them their cars so that I can just have theirs.
I don't think you want my car.
Nope.
Well, if you get a new one.
Yeah, if I get a new one, maybe.
Yeah.
Over here complaining about our Saturn Ion Red Line. Come on now, it's like a fast car.
That's the one you should put
That's
in
a
the garage
sick
and
car.
save.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
is it really Redline?
I don't know. All I know is that it's a Saturn
to say,
Ion.
okay.
Okay, sure.
But if he did have a red line, that's a car you'd want to put away.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Does it have a red line in it?
No.
That's not a red line.
No.
Oh,
I don't know if that's the
I'm
thing or not. I
severely
just-
The
disappointed.
real question is, do you know where to look for the red line?
No, I do not.
I don't know where the red line is.
There's
I
a
just-
badge in the back. It's a chrome square with just a little red line that goes across it.
Okay,
That's
all
it.
right.
That's all
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
I'll have to do
What's
some
his? Hey,
inspecting.
what's the guy? Oh, why can't I think of his name now? It hit a red line, and it was actually really fast from a list. Why can't I think of his name now?
They're quick. They're quick. They were good.
Whole brain fart.
Those things were quick. Those things were.
Yeah, they were pretty quick.
They're basically they're just like the Cobalt SSs.
Yeah, those are 265 horsepower. I think those were. They're pretty quick.
I think
we give the Cobalt guys a little hard time, but that SS they made a pretty good car.
Because they did 1 year, or like I think the first gen was supercharger, but
Yep.
the next one they did
Turbo.
turbos.
Yeah.
Turbos.
And
The-
turbos
the
was
turbo is
way
the one.
faster.
Way better.
The turbos are just fun cars. I think,
I think part of that's because the 4-banger, the supercharger just doesn't kick in like it should,
God,
like
no.
a
No,
V8.
definitely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, the turbo was way better.
that music is so epic
I
for a
know.
Toyota. Good. XSE. I don't know what that is.
It's all-wheel drive, bro.
Extra
All-wheel
extra
drive.
efficient.
Is there one here?
It's a new Camry. I don't
Yeah.
think so, honestly.
Like that and the lights, I feel like I'm in like a spy film or something. Like,
Oh,
do you
that
know
was
how it is?
intense.
Like we were talking about earlier. It's
Like,
Oh, yeah,
actually rolling
the new
across
Camry's
the
coming
ground.
to TRD line.
right,
too.
like dodging the
is.
Every
lasers.
time it drops in. Side note: there's boats in the back of the room here too. In this room, if you're looking for one boat,
They always manage to put a boat in here.
there's always
It's so
one
weird.
boat.
Yeah.
It's the Twin Cities Auto Show with one boat.
One boat.
You know, I'm pretty surprised it's not a pontoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
You know what? That would be the way to do it. You grab a truck
For
in the
real.
truck room. You pull it. You pull your pontoon down to the lake.
Yeah.
We're in Minnesota, don't you know? We gotta have
yeah.
the boats.
Well, I mean, when you
Oh,
said
yeah.
boats, I was
Boats.
like, boats. They got a boat there.
you gotta get the boot. Sold the boot to boot.
The roof? The roof.
I
Oh,
got
that's right. We are in Minnesota. I would like to note that in this truck country room, we're surrounded by Christmas trees,
Yes.
but it
Yeah.
ain't Christmas. It's just like weird.
We'll
pine
try to
trees.
chime
Hold
in
on.
so you guys can see.
It's
it.
because
I'm
it's
in the
North
Christmas
Country.
tree.
They're
Yeah,
just
we're-
evergreens. North
It's supposed to be. Hold on.
Country.
Isn't it supposed to be like Northwood Country or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Northland.
Northland. What I
Northland.
see. Us Mexicans don't know this lingo.
Well, I'm Asian.
We should all have flannel on too.
Between two,
And then beating tater tot hot dish.
Hey, they have them out
They
there.
have them out there.
Shut
that's
up,
right.
they
Yeah,
don't.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Oh my God.
I was actually debative before this podcast to go grab some and eat.
Right, because they said they had street tacos and tater tot hot dish, and
And
I thought
mac
they
and
were
cheese.
like tater tot hot dish street tacos.
With the
So I
mac
was
and
like,
cheese
all right,
bowl.
with the mac and cheese bowl. Like that
We
is
are really
that
in
is a
Minnesota.
cultural fusion for real.
Absolutely.
Right. Oh my God.
No, but this convention center is pretty nice, and it seems like a lot of people are seeing what they kind of like. This is the place of dreams right now for a lot of people.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like killing dreams?
No, you come in and these.
Shameless plug.
This is
Once you see the price tag on some of these cars, yeah,
Then
then they
my
start killing.
dream is
Then
That
they
is
start
a dream
killing
killer.
We're crushed.
the dream killer, the price tag, most expensive car here.
At least that we saw.
Was
that
that
Yeah.
we saw.
NSX?
Carbon fiber,
Yeah.
track edition, NSX,
An Acura NSX GT3.
GT3.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you can't drive that shit on the street.
I mean, you could.
Yeah,
just
you
not-
definitely could.
Just not. Well, I wouldn't drive in Minnesota
Somebody
because
will.
the potholes we
No.
have.
Good grief, they're terrible. They're always bad.
Yeah.
How much was that car? Like 250?
Oh,
500
Oh, five.
something, yeah.
Oh my
500
god.
something.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it was like
right.
550.
even
wasn't
the-
it?
550. That's
Even
what
the
it was.
Bentley
yeah.
was like 200 something. You know, it wasn't that.
It was 280, I think, for the
Yeah.
Bentley, somewhere around there.
How
So
much?
you're talking double Bentley price.
Wow, yeah. That's
I can't
For a, car
afford
that,
it.
for a car that you can only drive at Brainerd International Raceway.
Oh, these guys getting down in the quad over here,
Look, they're pretending they're actually going over bumps. Like,
dude. Why not?
They're like moving.
you gotta
got
test it out, right?
they're thinking they're going
Do they
over.
kick,
Josh,
seriously
8
kicking
mil.
We forgot to take the GoPro on that truck ride.
we'll still do
Josh.
that. We can still do that afterwards.
You can still do that.
Josh, you know you'd do it too if you're going to buy one for Proving Grounds.
I wouldn't buy that for Proving Grounds.
No, you would
it's-
totally run one though.
You would.
Oh, I would totally run
Yeah.
one, but would I buy it for Proving Grounds?
No.
Probably not, because I'd use it twice a year.
Hey, speaking of which, don't forget Drive Cartel is going to be at Matt Proving Grounds this year.
That's right.
Very facts.
We have a couple events coming up actually that are pretty good. We have the usual seasonal cars and craft at our favorite place that we always go to, and you know that the deal on that.
2 months. Wait.
Is it 2 months away now?
Is it June?
June is the first one.
Coming up
Yeah.
fast. Not fast enough though.
Yeah.
But
Don't you know?
don't you know? But then we have Modest this year, August 15th, which is gonna be a killer show. You'll see a bunch of really great cars from all over the Midwest there, and here locally as well. We got a couple other. We're gonna be dropping in on other people's events too.
Where's that going to be at?
definitely.
Modest?
Yeah, where's that going to
Oh,
be
the
at?
St. Paul River Center. Well, how can I even forget? a place as beautiful as this, filled with as many dreams.
And then isn't the next weekend Light the Night here?
Oh yeah,
Light the Night's going to be here.
The following
on
weekend,
CC,
Light the Night will be right here in this building that we're at.
A lot of us will probably come to
in
that after well
Minneapolis
too.
Convention Center, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so we'll be out. We'll be showing off some stuff, having a great time all season long, doing our thing. Oh, and there's a website. I wish I could remember what's that website called?
DriveCartel.com.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
So go over to that website. Make sure you check that out. Grab yourself some really cool stuff. We got the shirts, the hats, all the stickers, all that.
Yep, check out the events
Definitely.
page.
Oh, the events page of the blog.
Oh yeah.
Blog.
Like for real. It's a central. You might as well just quit Facebook, move over to DriveCartel.com and engage.
Hey,
Although keep following our Instagram page, okay?
Oh, yeah.
but hey, didn't we
Keep it
just drop a new YouTube page too?
Oh yes, we did.
Oh yeah.
Just like a week ago, not even.
Yeah, the Drive Cartel YouTube page. You can find these Dream Killer podcasts on there. You can find some of our other videos from the car show stuff. I think Jason Choon's got some stuff on there.
He does, I believe, actually. Yeah.
Yep. So there's you can get some just media from that. We're going to be this is brand new page that we just put up. So we're going to be funneling that media into that page as we get it, because we have so much media all over the interwebs that we want to bring it into one central location. So that's what you're going to be getting with Drive Cartel on YouTube. So you can check it out there or see us on the.
And we promise we'll try to keep up with the blog and try to keep up with our YouTube page.
Oh, we will be. We will. Once the actual events come, it's going to be easy. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Once May comes, if everybody starts getting out, the content will produce itself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I can't wait to. Am I even gonna? Should I leak what the new show is gonna be? Nope, not gonna leak what the new show is gonna be. But we got a new show coming up in the spring, which is gonna be crazy
Ooh,
fun.
I had to think about it. I was like, what show? Oh yeah.
Oh.
We've been doing some testing.
I'm literally questioning what show.
Oh, we'll talk to you about it
I
after.
We'll talk
genuinely
about it
don't
after. But it's a show that you, the viewer or listener, can partake in, and it's an interactive show where we come hang out with you on the road. It's very.
You just
cool
gave
thing.
away the entire thing, pretty
No,
much.
they don't. They're not going to understand what
I'm not
going to
tell you what the show is, but I'm going to tell you what's on the show.
Right. It's like,
I'll
bro.
tell you the entire premise, but I will not tell you what we're calling it.
No, it's like watching.
Right.
It's like Real World from MTV, but in a car.
Proceeds to
You
describe
see, now you
further.
just get. Now you just.
You're
trying to
filling
s-
their car with random crazy people
Yep.
and seeing what happens.
That's exactly.
all
I'll
about
volunteer for this.
It's all about the
Yes.
drama, man.
We're gonna
Drama
edit
brings
this out.
ratings.
So we're gonna
Make 7 people
All right,
live in a
all right.
car for 3 months.
Okay, never
and-
mind. I retract my volunteer.
All right,
gonna-
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
tell
edit this
them.
out
Just
in
I'm gonna
post.
tell them what we're gonna do on this new show. I'm just gonna lay it out right now. I shouldn't be
Hold
doing
on.
this.
If you are not buying any product from us at Drive Cartel, you have to turn off your podcast now.
right now, don't worry, we'll wait.
Skip 5 minutes ahead.
Yeah, skip a couple minutes ahead. You better have turned it off.
Yep, you turn it off. Okay, good. All right, if you are, but heck, if you went to Drive Cartel and you purchased something, I'm going to tell you what the new
Thank
show is
you.
going to be. We are going to take a feral cat
Oh wow.
and we're gonna give that feral cat a whole bunch of bangs, the cans of bangs, and we're gonna
things
set
are
them loose to your
dangerous.
car,
Mopar.
and they're gonna just run in a bowl, and they're gonna drink the bang, and they're gonna go crazy in your car. And we're gonna videotape it. So that's the new show, right
And how
there.
much damage they cause is the value of amount of money you win.
Yeah, you win that money. So we're gonna let loose feral cats in your car. That's just how it goes here at Drive Cartel. No, but anyway, it's terrible. That's a really bad idea.
Yeah.
It actually sounds better than our original
No.
idea, I think.
When he said
I
we
think the
were,
worst part was that we'd have to pay him back for it.
that's what I
Oh
was
yeah, hold
like.
on. That's
Like,
we're gonna retract that statement.
I'm like, this show got really expensive all of a sudden.
Oh my god.
No, but we do have a really
We
cool
need a
show
budget
coming up.
increase.
But we do have a really cool season of shows coming up. There's also going to be a lot more media coverage this year because as we grow, we do more things. And we have really cool people that are here with us. So, but what I would like to say is I kind of want to go do a little ride on the, go out and ride in the Dodge Ram stuff.
Can we do both? Can we do the Jeep and the Ram?
We can go do that. But you know what we first got to do? We got to let them know we're going to take off and go have some fun at the auto show.
Well, you guys suck for not being here, by the way. So
Well, hey, we
you
got to
missed
do
out.
some of the stuff and see, like the Forza stuff, and see who runs the best times and such.
you don't want that. I will get the slowest time. I'm
already
so
fu-
bad at those games.
We already found out.
I
that-
said on the video game, not in real cars.
Oh, bro, let's run it.
we already found out that Joey can seriously you were just throwing the basketball in that hoop like it was nobody's
Right.
business.
Yeah, you killed that.
It was like Kobe.
Josh was like 1 for 5, and you
Okay,
were like,
well, how many Mexican NBA players do you know?
Personally, none.
Okay, and Asian. First person you think of.
Two.
First.
Jeremy Lin.
Okay.
wow, okay. Fair
I only
enough.
know this because I literally said the same thing to him, and he said Jeremy Lin, and you said one
Jeremy
other
Lin.
one. Who else?
Oh, you guys said Yao Ming.
Yao Ming.
Yao
There you
Ming.
go.
Yao
That's
Ming's
what I
the
was
most
gonna go
famous.
with.
Legend.
Well, cheers. We love doing these shows with you, and we love that you listen
Cheers
to them
with
and
our
watch
empty
them.
beers.
And cheers with empty beers. Yeah, it is time for beer 30,
gotta
so we're
finish
gonna have to
mine.
get out of here and go do that. But thank you once again for hanging out at the Drive Car Tell Dream Killers podcast. And we will be doing this again soon, and I hope you join in with us. But we're going to get back to the auto show. My name is Ian. You can find me Luxury Missile on Instagram.
I'm Josh. It's Waskely GTI, WASKLY GTI.
My name is Diana, and I'm at Diana X Adamson.
My name is Joey. I'm at JL Deviants, JL_Deviants, DEVINTS.
I'm Brendan. You can follow me at Bradshaw MPLS.
Kyle, it's Kyle J. Hardy.
Nice.
Nice. That's everybody's
Solid.
stuff. Good. I'm going to put all those at the bottom. Okay, they're there.
Awesome.
They were already there before.
Shows you
I
how
did that.
secure we are because only one person uses his real name.
Yeah.
Real name.
By the way, I don't even think mine. Hold on, let me check this.
There's a long story about Luxury Missile. Anyway, so
Yes, keyword long.
Nope. See, I don't. All I put is my first name, just Josh. Nope. Don't.
hilarious. But yeah, no. So traditionally, we love having you watch and enjoy the show and listen to the show. So please join us again next time, right here on the Dream Killers podcast, brought to you by Drive.
Bye.